Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Tactics Ogre. We're on Chapter 3 of the Neutral Path, taking back the city of Rime, and all we have left is Ortega here. From, what was that really long Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode name? Mixed Up People Became Zombies or something like that. I don't know, whatever it was. I can't remember what the name of it was. Let's just kill him with an axe to the head. Of course, he leaves an item. We got Rime back! Indeed we did. All thanks to me, of course. Congratulations, this map is completed. And I'll go over what item I picked up out of the drink as well. Only 550 Goth, because someone died, I think. So we got Fenril, we got Kaminari, and the Warp Shoes.
Sir, I'm glad to report that the Liberation Army has successfully liberated Rime. Good. Permission to order the troops in Amorica to attack the Fiduk Castle. Go ahead, make it quick.
What?
Sir Balsafo, are you all right?
Uh-oh.
Damn it! The door is locked. Stand back. Damn it, we've lost him!
Why did you keep him in a room with a window?
What the hell?
Whoa! How pathetic, Duke Ronway.
How did you get in here? Leonard, help me!
Shit, I hate this guy.
Hold it, Vice, what are you doing?
Shut up, you traitor! You treated me like.
Vice, you are badly wounded. Okay, just drop your sword and I will take care of your wounds. Just calm down, Vice.
You used me as cannon fodder. Once my job was done, you were just going to throw me away.
I will give you a pardon. Please don't kill me.
Stop whining, you pathetic piece of shit. It's really annoying.
Ah! Kashua.
He's dead, Jim.
No.
Well, that was, somewhat unexpected. I assume that we want to go back to, Amorica now, because, Ronway's dead, Leonard is, well, I guess this means that Leonard is in charge, Vice is dead. Let's, see if we have anything new in the Warren Report, which I imagine that we do. Let's see, news, death of Duke Ronway. However, Duke Ronway's victory at Rime did not last long. Character-wise, we've got Vice Bozek, former chief of Walsta Liberation Army 3rd Guerrilla Unit, born in the port town of Griate, Walstanian. When the Walsta Liberation Army was in chaos, he assassinated Duke Ronway. However, he was subsequently killed by one of Ronway's soldiers. Well, that's the end of Vice on this path. Duke Ronway. Former leader of the Walsta Liberation Army. After the Baramis massacre, he killed Barbatos and finally takes over the Koratani region. However, in the midst of the battle against the Bakram army at the old city of Rime, he was assassinated by one of his men. Or, you know, an one of his men. Doesn't look like we have any, They've removed the, item about, Vice's, bounty. So that's different. But no new, miscellaneous items. Shop-wise, anything... I don't think anything is going to be available. But here you can see the Balder Axe, which is two-handed. The Balder Hammer, which is also two-handed. This one is one-handed. The Balder Spear. The Gemini Crossbow, also two-handed. That's about it. No new items there. And I don't think we're really going to get much in the way of new equipment in the shops for the rest of the game. Maybe some new spells, but that's about it. Let's see. Recruit... Let's see who we are recruiting here. They're Gargastans. All they do is complain. They hate you. So the Gargastans don't like us very much. That's fine. It's not to pick up a soldier. Alright. So let's change some equipment around. Zerfall... Rather than the wing boots, I think I might give him... Oh, yes. Here's the soul charm. It's a necklace. Well, it says headgear, but... A crystal which contains the blessings of the earth, able to communicate with the earth goddess Bartha. Belonging earth, weight +1, mentality +5, luck +5, wind resistance +5. Not that bad. The only problem is that you have to replace a helmet. The nice thing about the blue one is that mentality +10, dark resistance +15, and what it doesn't tell you is that it also gives you a bunch of status protections. But the wing boots, I think I'm going to swap out for the warp boots. They're functionally the same, or functionally almost the same. The advantage of the warp boots is that you can actually pass through obstacles like the walls, and we may want this coming up. So let's get that, but I will find someone to put the wing boots on, and in fact, it might be best for Bobo. It'll slow him down a little bit, but, I don't know. I think that still might be best. Oh, incidentally, one thing to keep in mind, if you ever equip someone with an orb, do not put them on automatic in a battle. Like, if you want them to just hang back and do nothing, that's great. Just make sure they don't have an orb first. Defense goes down, actually, quite a bit. 10 points. But, you know, dropping down to 475 wait time, actually, might, well, they're about the same speed now, so it's okay. We'll go with that. Let's see. Let's give you that water orb. We picked up grease boots. Put those on someone. You know what? Let's just give them to you. Nah, spark boots are probably better. Nah, grease boots. For now, I think I might give you the Soul Charm. Doesn't really do a whole lot. It'll boost his magic a little bit. Just a tad, not a whole lot. Wait time improves. Sure if you can equip the charms on the beasts. Deborides. You know what? Let's give you spark boots. Just for the heck of it. Let me take a quick look to see what we're going to be facing in these upcoming battles. Are we going to face any dragons? Are... I'm good. I'm good with this. Alright. Now, we did pick up some new spells. So, Kaminari. Dragoon can't equip. Bien technically could. I'm not going to give it to Camos. There's an idea. I did not get the fire one. I think I'll hold off on that then. I'll wait and see if I get the fire one. JG cannot equip Kaminari. Swordmasters can only equip the status-affecting ones, which is kind of a shame. Like I said, Dragoons can't. Lethal? You know what? Let's give you Kaminari. That is a lot better than Thunder. Grimmith, I could equip one. He's fire, though. I don't know if we're going to get multiples. I think I'll give Fenrir to Gilman. Actually, for now, I should probably, because I'm almost certainly going to be taking Grimmith into this next battle. Let's, rather than Incubus, let's give you Fenrir. And Lethal, let me give you Thunder back, and I'll take Kaminari for now. That's fine. Okay. I think that's about all that we got. Worthwhile new. Alright, so down to Amorica we go. Hope we don't get into a battle. Good.
Can we still take over Fadouk Castle?
We have already started. We can't go back now. But our enemy is not only Bakram, but also the Dark Knights. We cannot keep fighting without Duke Ronway.
Don't be a fool. There is no turning back. Any trace of settling this peacefully is all but gone.
He's right. We have to attack before the enemy gets ready.
Listen up. We don't have time to argue. What was Duke Ronway's wish? What was he aiming toward? We must remember that. Why have we been fighting all this time? For Walsta to fulfill a selfish wish to take over Valeria? No, if that was the case, the Gargastans would have never followed us. Who is our enemy? Cardinal Barbatos of Gargastan, Brent of Bakram, the Dark Knights. They are our enemies who would force our own people. We will never obtain true peace unless we defeat them. We have to kill them. Do not forget what you are fighting for. Even if you die, the blood that you shed will not be in vain. We are the ones who are fighting for the cause of justice.
This is true. We have to move on. We have to move on for the sake of the people.
We cannot abandon our people. We must honor the death of Duke Ronway.
Sir Leonard, please give us your order.
Like how I'm just sitting here. I've got nothing to contribute.
We'll execute what we had first intended. We must capture Fadouk Castle. Fadouk Castle is a solid fortress, but most of them will be Bakram soldiers. There shouldn't be any problem. Above all, watch out for the Roslolians. If they attack us with all of their forces, we will face defeat. So here's the plan. We will attack them from two different sides and divide their forces. Ald and I will lead each of the attacking teams. Is that okay with you, Ald?
And I just nod.
We'll attack from the south side and the west side. You can pick which side you want to attack.
Okay. Well, up to Fadouk Castle. Let's actually read Wyoburi Volcano. An active volcano in the center of the main island. After King Dolgair's death, the volcano suddenly became active after 120 years of dormancy. I believe we've already read about Fadouk Castle. Also, let's see if it's appropriate time to go to Kruzar. Yes. I want to pick up a dragon. Let's see. Would be kind of nice to pick up 2, but I'll go with just 1. Alright, let's recruit. Dragon. Where's my list of names? Names have I not used recently? I'll go with Albedo again. Even though it is a dragon. That is courtesy of a thing, of course. Albedo is fine. We want a... Yeah, I want a blue dragon, so that will be water. That is fine. Albedo has joined your unit. Alright, so I'm going to get the levels later. The big thing is that we can auction it off when it hits level 15. Actually, I could just do some training. Yeah, let me pause it, do some training, just get it up to level 15, then I can auction it off later. Okay, so I've got, it didn't really take too long. The best way to quickly get a character up levels is to, anyone you have that's pretty high level, wouldn't even have to be this far over leveled. Someone like Ellie or even Grimmeth would do. Take them into a training match. Now, this is really this is only something that you want to do if you're talking about monsters that you're going to auction, that you don't care about their loyalty. Take them in, take in like a cockatrice or someone with the petrify spell. Get behind the person that you, so like one side will have the character that you want to level up, and as well as a character with petrify. So in this case, it was Zappa. You could also have done JG. Then you petrify another high-level non-warrior type character. Set both sides to computer control. And then it's best to do this with clerics because they can constantly heal themselves as long as clerics or priests, I should say, as long as they don't get petrified. So then as soon as they get petrified, you put the thing that was doing the petrification on lenient, so long as they do not have an orb, and they won't do anything. Lenient is essentially the cleric AI. They'll attempt to heal and cure status effects, which they can't do, so they'll just sit around doing nothing. And then you just set the other one to aggressive auto on the thing, turn off the frame delimiter, and just let it go. And you can see that Albedo got up to level 21 before he finally managed to kill Islandwing. Pretty good. Of course, his loyalty did not change at all. So, but since I'm just going to be auctioning him off for a blue claw anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Fight it out.
Of course, I get into a battle. Alright. I ended up leaving it paused until I got up to Rime, which was good because I got into another battle on Gruborza Plains. Incidentally, I should point out that Gruborza Plains is a pretty good place to go and do some fighting if you want some of the, how to put it, some bonus items, non-combat items. You can get some orbs there. You can get ailerons, which boost up your the beast, the fighting power of your beasts, like cockatrices and griffins. You can, and octopi, I believe. You can get Dragos stones, which boost up the power of dragons. You can get I forget what the other one is that boosts up the power of golems. They can be randomly dropped. Some of the enemies will have them. The surefire way is to persuade an enemy that has one to join your side, and then take it and then dump them. Anyway, I've done a save state right here because we're going to have two choices when we go to Fiduk Castle. And I'm going to show off one of them here, and then we'll do the actual attack in the next episode. And it's mainly just because I want to get the full thing in the next episode, the full battle in the next episode, which will probably run a little bit long, but I also want to show what's going to be in the on the other path. So I think that we are going to attack West Fiduk, so this time we're going to show off South Fiduk. South Fiduk is probably the better option, but I'm going to go with that on the other routes. So let's go ahead and take a look at South Fiduk. A white castle called Swan Castle, located on the middle of the island. It looks very elegant, but hard to penetrate. And West Fiduk, the Gate of Swan Castle. The wall was added during the Civil War. It is protected by a double-layered wall. So, yeah, let's go south.
Fight it out.
And let's see what we're actually going to face off against. Since I'm not actually going to do this as a real battle, I'm just going to go in with Ald. And we'll see what they have, what stuff is available here. Each one has some different items that you can get if you kill everything. Unfortunately, there's no way to get them all. So it's, you gotta make your choice as to what you want. And this is basically the same on all the paths at this point. We're very much, with a few minor story side things, we're already at the point where everything is the same. Best tier.
The Roslolians will be here soon. Don't worry, guys. Charge!
If you think so. Not so sure about that. So you can see that she has Phoenix armor. And I am all alone. If I were an exorcist with my stats, I could probably do this battle alone. So let's see what we're facing. So we've got Best Tier, the Witch. Wait. Oh. Wow, I've got 31 kills. Unfortunately, I'm neutral, so I can't become a Terror Knight. So, let's see. We've got Phoenix armor. She has Stun and Charm. They're all Backramies. Protective gear. Armor which was given by the Phoenix. Belonging Fire, weight plus 28, physical resistance plus 13, water resistance plus 15. So, that's pretty good. That's a pretty big water resistance bonus, too. And she has a Cure++. We've got Ted the Knight with nothing special. We've got Liddell the Knight with a Balder Spear. And the Granite Armor. Protective gear. Armor made from the monster Nasaroke's skin. It is as hard as a rock. Weight plus 28, physical resistance plus 13, wind resistance plus 15. So there's one of these for each of the elements. You can get 2 of them here. You can get 2 other ones on the other side of Fiduk. And I think you can get the other 2 maybe later in certain random battles. The light and dark ones. They may be one or two of them. I mean, one or the other might actually be in story battles. I can't remember offhand. Anyway, then we've got Boyce the Knight with a Balder Hammer. Forward the Knight with nothing special. He is actually... He's got a Balder helmet and a Balder gauntlet and no armor, which is interesting. I would have gone with a shield rather than the gauntlet myself, but whatever. Ranberty the Wizard with Magma God. So this is essentially the same as the Wind and Water Elemental versions that we've seen. Fire Attack Magic. Calls the Fire Spirit and gives damage. MP consumption 40, target 5. Malo the Wizard with Gnome, which is the Earth version. Very good for Bien. Calls the Earth Spirit and gives damage. And of course, this would be good for, well, right now, it would be good for Grimmith. I could use it as well, because I'm not optimally using one of the other ones. Whoops. Then we've got Nora the Archer with a Fire Bow. Indirect weapon, an arrow that contains explosive contents. Once it hits a target, it explodes. It doesn't actually explode, that's just flavor text. Belonging fire, weight plus 36, target 6, strength plus 26, water resistance plus 5. So, not as good weight to strength ratio on this. But we've got Silky the Archer with the sand bow. Oops, that's the helmet. Indirect weapon, a bow which comes from the ancient kingdom of Habirum. The kingdom is now buried underneath the desert. Belonging earth, weight plus 32, strength plus 24, target 6, wind resistance plus 5. So, you've got 4 different bows again. Actually, there may be 6. I don't know if there's a light and a dark one. There's definitely the 4 main elements. And, unlike the armor, these are not equivalent. They have slightly different statistics. Like, one will have a little bit more weight and a little bit more damage than the others, and they're all different that way. The fire, I believe, is the second best, and I think sand might be the third best. And then we've got Newt the Cleric. And that's it on this battle. This map, it has a fairly flat starting section, and then you've got to get up here. After a while, they will start bringing in additional generic characters. And of course, since it's a kill the leader, and you can't... I'm pretty sure you cannot petrify leaders in this game at all. She would still be running around with her really annoying charm spell. Stun, I wouldn't be too worried about. It's a charm one that would really annoy me. But anyway, so that's this battle. It's a little tough. But these guys here actually aren't too bad. It's the archers and the witch who are, in my opinion, the worst. These guys go down pretty quickly, so... and they actually won't do anything until you start moving. So you can sit here and gain all of your MP, but of course they will be doing that as well, so it's kind of questionable as to whether that's a good idea or not. Anyway, we'll call this an episode here, and in the next episode, we will take the West Fadouk path. See you then, everyone!